Ishaboy and Goon in the house, back with another bang on video where, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable news about Arsenal. So straight away, let's move on. The first news that's actually hitting us: Mikel Arteta has sent message to Leeds over Eddie Nketiah's Arsenal cameo in Sheffield United draw. Here's what Arteta said about Eddie Nketiah's performance versus Sheffield United. He said, "I was very impressed with him. Everything I've seen in training, I really liked. I think he's grown a lot in terms of his loan and the environment was working in. That's what the plan was. He was ready to make an impact. We needed that energy. I think the team was starting to feel a bit lacking that, and I made a decision to play him. The only thing missing was the finishing touch, but having not played since a 45-minute showing for Leeds United against West Brom, his rustiness was understandable." But moving on, well, here's the biggest fact. PSG sporting director Leonardo Araujo says this about Arsenal's claims, or rather certain, the transfer rumors that is actually surrounding Arsenal and Layvin Kurzawa. He said, "No discussions for the moment with Arsenal for Layvin Kurzawa." Well, although there are certain rounds in France, certain reports which suggest that Layvin Kurzawa will be announced as an Arsenal player in the coming days, I would say for now, do not believe them, because I think Paris Saint-Germain player, there's a report which says that PSG player is in very advanced negotiations with Arsenal and has agreed a 5-year contract. Well, is exactly what the situation is right now at PSG. Edinson Cavani has asked to leave this month, but according to the PSG sporting director, they have refused the Atletico Madrid bid. And about Kurzawa, at the moment, we're not in talking with Arsenal. That's what PSG sporting director said. Also, Atletico Madrid will offer Tomalema in exchange for Lacazette. Atletico will submit this offer once signing Cavani is no longer an option this month. And here's a fun fact for Bruno Guimaraes. There's another team that has actually entered the race, ladies and gentlemen, Lyon. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Lyon are trying to sign Bruno Guimaraes, and Juninho is working on the deal. And the biggest problem with Atletico Paranaense is, we all know, the rights of the player is the biggest problem. Well, here's the reality. Reece Nelson has been ruled out of Arsenal's clash away at Chelsea, and an update on Arsenal's website suggests that right hamstring is the problem, hoping to return to full training in the winter break period after Burnley away on February 2. Well, and also Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is suspended for we all know what happened. But moving on, well, Arsenal face another blow as they have been beaten in their quest to sign René Jesus, with Real Madrid reportedly set to announce the signing of the Brazilian. Well, Arsenal had been tracking the 18-year-old playmaker who has caught the eye of a number of clubs due to his dazzling displays for Flamengo. Lo Blanco could confirm the acquisition of Jesus later today as well, and it is believed that they will have to fork out £25.6 million for his signature. And also, here's a complete statement of Leonardo, PSG sporting director. He said, "We never had a proposal for Kurzawa, zero, nothing. He plays a lot of matches. He's a player at the end of the contract, but we haven't heard anything. Arsenal have never called." Well, here's the biggest vision. Scott Al-Mustafi tells Arsenal to ignore Premier League table and focus on Mikel Arteta's long-term vision. And also, Gilberto Silva has actually praised the midfield duo of Xhaka and Torreira. He says, I've seen the last few games Xhaka and Torreira play together. This is good stability and confidence in the team. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views, news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. When you do that, well, you get 2 videos about Arsenal every single day. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.